guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another video and I'm back with another Makeup Revolution testing video, and today I'm going to be testing the iHeart Revolution Violet palette. But I've been wanting to try this for so long. I know that this has actually been released for a few months now. I think it was released in like June, July sometime. I asked you guys on Twitter and you said you still wanted to see a review and first impressions etc from it. As always, if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit that little subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you do end up enjoying it. And without further ado, I'm just going to get on to the review, first impressions and swatches of this new iHeart Revolution palette. Okay, so please excuse if the lighting is a little bit off. That is because I'm using natural lighting today for the first time in so long, because the lighting's actually really good today, so I thought there was no point using my studio light. I'm going to be using this little beaut today. I actually got this from the Makeup Revolution Halloween party and I've been wanting this for so long. It reminds me so much of the ABH Norvina palette. I don't actually have the Norvina one, but I want it so bad so I can do like a comparison video on the two. So if you want that, then make sure to let me know in the description bar below. But I'm going to be doing like a full review of this, like any of my other palette reviews. I'm going to be doing swatches, my honest opinions, do a little bit of an eye look to see what it's like. So as far as I know, this retails at $8.99. I'm going to go and check that because knowing me, I'll probably give you the wrong advice. The first time in my life I was actually right. This does retail at £8.99 and you can get this from Superdrug or the Revolution Beauty website. As always, I will leave all the links down below. No, they're not affiliate links at all, they're just links if you want to buy them. So basically, when I open the palette up, this is what it looks like. Also, the packaging on the front. Also, the packaging on the front is just like any of their other chocolate bar palettes, but it's in this like violet purpley sort of colour. I actually love their chocolate bar palettes and I've used a couple of them. I'm sure I've used the mint chocolate one. I love that one. And I also love the salted caramel one. I think I just find they're so incredibly pigmented for the price. As you can see, there's a range of like purpley shades. There's a couple of brown cool tones up here. I actually really do like this because I feel like you can do so many looks with this and I've been so excited to use this. All the newer Makeup Revolution palettes have shade names on the actual palette, which I love. I've been wanting for them to do this for so long and they've finally done it. Thank you, Makeup Revolution, for finally putting shade names on your palettes, because I just prefer palettes that have shade names on them. It comes in like a plasticky sort of packaging as well. It comes with this massive mirror here, which makes it so much easier to apply your makeup. It's actually a really well-sized mirror as well, so it's absolutely perfect for that. I'm just gonna insert a few swatches here so you can get a kind of vibe about what the palette is about. Now that you've seen the swatches and you've got a brief overview of the palette, I'm actually going to go in with some eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it to my eyes. Obviously, I've already done my eyebrows, but I haven't done any of my other makeup, only because I like doing my eyeshadow before I do my foundation crease as much, because like I tend to use my forehead a lot. I don't know what my forehead does, but it does some kind of like weird movement sort of thing. Firstly, before we do anything else, I'm going to prime my eyelids. No, that is not concealer. I'm going to actually prime my eyelids using my Makeup Revolution. It's actually the Conceal and Correct, but it's like the Conceal and Define foundation. This is in the shade 00? Yeah. 00. I've started loving doing an eyeshadow base using white concealer. Don't ask me why, but I just have. I feel like it works because my skin is so pale, but bear with me on that one. I feel like I put way too much concealer on. It's fine. My Christmas background will be coming soon. It won't just be like my normal background. We'll get a Christmas background very, very soon. And the video after this should be my Christmas giveaway video and how you can get Christmas cards from me for Christmas, because I did promise I'll do Christmas cards. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and just get on with the video, but that's just what is coming up in the world of me. Okay, so what I've started to do with my eyeshadow is I've just started to go in with the base colour rather than going in with a transition shade, which I feel like works so much better. So I'm going to take this purple shade down here. This is the shade Desired. I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. First, I kind of need a brush. I picked up the wrong brush pot. I've got it. This is with all my clean brushes in. So I'm going to go in with this Spectrum B06 brush and I'm just going to take that shade down there. Ooh, not a lot of fallout. We like that. Ooh, that is quite nice. I'm just going to put it all over my lid first. I'm kind of just going to like pack it on and then blend it out. Okay, with the same Spectrum B06 brush, I'm just going to blend out those edges. I think I might zoom you in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. This shade is actually blending rather quite nicely. It's not blending the best, it's not blending the worst either. I'm just going to dip back in and just kind of like build it up a little bit more. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go in with this one, which is Forsaken. It's this like pinky sort of one here, and I'm also just gonna pack this on the lid as well, and then blend that one through. Ooh, look how nice that is. I feel like that blends really nicely with that purple shade. Then I'm just gonna blend that shade out as well. I'm actually a really big fan of this palette. I actually really like it. I love the shades in it as well. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go in with this like reddy sort of shade here. This is the shade Mulberry. I actually really like that name. And I'm just gonna take a like small dense packing brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 121 brush. And I'm just gonna put this in my crease. And then I'm gonna blend this one through. I feel like you're gonna hate me because I always do a cut crease, but I'm just feeling a cut crease today. I feel like a cut crease is just, it's just gonna happen. I've got such a makeup bug back, like ever since I've don't worry about this bit by the way, I will clean it up. Ever since I've started experimenting more with makeup, I've got my makeup bug back, and I'm just enjoying it a lot more. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go in with this one here, which is the shade Expedite. I'm gonna take that one there that I mentioned, and I'm just gonna take this on the outer corner. That's literally the problem with my life, is that I'm like, do I do a cut crease? Do I not do a cut crease? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a Becca, a better packing brush than this one. Okay, that's a lot better. That's picking up a lot more pigment. Do you know what? I'm also gonna take this one here. This is like a shimmer shade, but it's kind of dark. This is the shade Praise, and I'm just gonna also take this on the outer corner. Oh, that is nice. It's not like majorly dark, but it's like still got a purple undertone to it. Ooh. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go back in with my Conceal and Define in the shade Zero, and I'm just gonna cut my crease. Okay, that is one of the dodgiest cut creases I think I've ever done in my life, but it's fine because we're gonna put some nice purple shimmer on there. I'm gonna take this gorgeous shimmer shade here. This is the shade Amethyst. Just gonna pat this. Oh my gosh, you love a pretty shimmer. For a drugstore eyeshadow palette, like Makeup Revolution just never failed to amaze me. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my small packing brush. I'm gonna take that same shade, which was Praise, which was like the darker shimmer sort of shade, and I'm just gonna continue to just pack this and blend this in with the shimmer. Okay, I am absolutely obsessed with this palette. I know I haven't used a lot of shades, and you can do so much with this palette, but genuinely I think this eye look is just like so different but so nice. I think it depends on what you're wearing as well. I'm just going in with a makeup wipe, and I'm just going to clean up the edges because obviously I've been a little bit messy. What I like also is that there was not a lot of fallout whatsoever in this palette. Like, fallout doesn't bother me because all my Anastasia ones have fallout, and that's fair enough. Some palettes can have way too much fallout, but there was basically no fallout in this, which it's a winner, it's a winner. So next up I'm going to prime my face. I'm sorry this isn't a drugstore primer, but I really wanted to talk about it because I've really been liking it. This is the Too Faced Hangover X Primer. I actually feel like this works really well for I have normal to dry skin in case you're new here, and I just feel like this primer just works really, really well with it. Okay, so next up I'm going to go in with foundation, and I'm actually not going to use my Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, which I pretty much used every single day for like the past like 2 months. However, I'm going to go in with my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation. This is in the shade 00A Porcelain. I absolutely love this foundation. The coverage is insane, and this is, I think it's like $12.50 or something from Beauty Bay. It's super affordable, so I'm going to go in with this little beaut. Okay, next up I'm going to go in with my Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Milk. I actually really do like this. I think this is a really good concealer. And then for highlight, I'm going to take the Revolution Skin Kiss highlight. This is in the shade Ice Kiss. It's such a nice highlighter. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with like a dark brown autumnal lip. I'm going to take this 7X Makeup Revolution collab in the shade Fudge. Okay, so this is the final look using the iHeart Revolution Violet palette. Overall, I would say that I really like this, and I think it's really different. And as you can tell from my eye looks and like how I applied, it blended really nicely. The pigment was insane, and it's drugstore prices. It's cruelty free. It's also vegan as well. So if you want to pick this up, I will leave it in the description bar below. I know it has been out for a couple of months now, but I just thought that I wanted to do a video on it and test it all out. Of course, all the other products that I used will also be linked right down below if you are interested. But I really hope that you did enjoy this video and find it helpful. If you did, then don't forget to smash it a big massive thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that little subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you do also tap that bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. As always, all my social media links will also be linked right down below, so if you don't follow me and you want to, then feel free to. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching.